Hello, I'm Camdy91, and I am a casual player of Burger SMP. I just want to make this video before it got turned into a Civilizations server, but yeah, it's just about me ranting. Not really ranting, but just me talking about my experiences, my honorable experiences. So yeah. And it's just gonna be like that, and I'm gonna PvP, so in the background. So yeah, if I just go quiet for a second, then I'm locking in. But yeah. So first off, I was just scrolling YouTube Shorts as I do. I just got on my phone, by the way, my first ever phone, and at like a regular age of, I'm not gonna say my age, but just so you know, it's not the normal age. It's a pretty old age to get your phone. So yeah, that's all you should know. But I don't know when people were watching and got their phone, but I mean, I should have gotten it way earlier. Yeah. So basically, I was just searching. I saw the thing, and I was like, oh, let's go. Like, I've never been on an SMP before. This would have been my first ever SMP I would have been on. And I was like, hell yeah. So I made an application, and I got accepted because my application was actually pretty good. I mean, it was one of the few applications that was actually good. But I'm be honest, Casper just accepted anyone because, yeah, because he needed members, obviously. So even the applications that were just bad, he accepted. But the only time he didn't accept an application is if they didn't follow the rules that he said in the application. So yeah. So I did that, and I got accepted, and I joined the first season. And the first season was pretty chill, if I'm being honest. I mean, you could PvP in the first season. Well, you could PvP in the second season, but in the first season, PvP was a lot. Like, you could PvP if you want. But, yeah. So I did that. First season was pretty cool. I got killed by people. I built a chapel, and I got made. I mean, I ran in the presidential election. I mean, it was pretty good. So yeah, it was pretty fun. There wasn't really that many good, cool stuff, but I mean, there was a couple, and I mean, for my first ever SMP experience, that was awesome. So yeah, first season, pretty cool. He should have waited to hit me. Would have gotten damage, but yeah. First season pretty good. First season. And then second season. Well, you see, I was just there, okay? I was at a sleepover at my cousin's house. It was a sleepover. Oh my god, sleepover. I'm old enough. I'm so old, yet I still do sleepovers. Yeah, bro. It was at my cousin's house. Yes, I slept over. That's what a sleepover is called. But whatever. Yeah. And while I was gone for 3 whole days, and apparently that was enough time for Cash Bigman to absolutely implode Spawn. So yeah. And I came back doing an announcement in the Discord saying, Spawn is griefed by me? And freaking with an exclamation mark. And I'm like, bruh, this guy cannot be serious. Because he cannot be, bro. Like, why would you grief Spawn? He said it would never work out. And it was working out. What are you talking about? But if I'm being honest, yeah, people were complaining a lot about the PvP aspect. So in the second season, he changed it to just a building server, and you had to get a permission. You could get unless you were in another dimension. So yeah. So yeah, pretty fun. But yeah. And then so second season started. But before I tell you about that, about the second season, let me give you some insight on Cash Bigman. He's not a bad silver owner. I mean, you can tell he never like hosted a silver before. He's very unprofessional with it, but he's still pretty good. I mean, I would say he's a good silver. He might be a bit silver power, but at the end of the day, who isn't gonna be silver power if you're the owner of the silver? But yeah, pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. He's pretty chill. So now second season. I started second season, and I was awesome. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna build so many cool things. Never ended up building anything except for like something in my build battle. Because if I'm being honest, I didn't have anything. Like, so sure I had unimaginable riches in like my chocolate shell bots, but I had no build materials. Like, I had no build materials. Like, the one thing I did build was like, it was like Cash literally said it looked like, but Cash was low-key hating on that build, bro. But my build was low-key better than his, and he was just hating on it. But whatever. So basically, I won that. No, I didn't, by the way, but he obviously rigged it. Like, I mean, he obviously rigged it, but whatever. I did not. When I built something, I really had to have like motivation or like a reason to build it. Like, I built a chapel because I knew I was getting married to Cash, so that's why I built it. I built the thing for the build competition so I could actually be in it. So yeah, there's always a reason for me to build. Like, I'm not just gonna build to build, you know? Like, stupid reason to do anything. Like, I mean, I know it's fun, but like, still. Ooh. But yeah. Second season, I was pretty stacked second season. Like, and I made some of my best moments in second season. I made most of my best moments in second season. Like, second season was way better than season 1, but yeah. I won the presidential election, low-key, because I cheesed it, but because we tied, but he just let me win because he was the silver owner, so he's just like, I'm just gonna make him the mayor because why not? Because I'm already a silver owner, so that just can be kind of unfair if I just make myself the mayor. So yeah. So I won that. There wasn't really that many cool events. There was like a comedy night, and I obviously won comedy night. But yeah, wasn't that many cool events. I mean, he said it himself in his video that he didn't really know any cool events that he could do. But yeah, I mean, that's okay, because if I'm being honest, he did not know what he's doing. But hopefully in these newer seasons, he's gonna actually try. But yeah. So that's pretty much it. Second season done. Season 1 done. Now there's some cool people. Okay. Let me share up the roster of like the most memorable people. Okay, we got Skelly. Pretty cool dude. I mean, he's kind of like he's like the popular kid in school, but like on a Minecraft SMB. Like, he's kind of just like chill. Snowy, I love Snowy. Like, Snowy is the best. I think he's my favorite player. But yeah, I like Snowy. Snowy's probably my favorite player. But love you, Snowy. But so basically, kind of glazing Snowy, but Snowy's kind of just chill. I mean, he let me borrow some food. I stole it, but he didn't really mind. he joked with me when like I would just be in VC and he would join and stuff, like talking to me like. And I think that's why I like him. He's just like there, and he didn't really mind me that much. Like he didn't like make fun of me like most people do, and I like that. So yeah. So basically, I don't know why it says so basically. So and then the syrup is really cool. I like syrup, but what's this guy? This guy want? Ew. I'm trying to record a video, bro. Holy. Okay, that aside, syrup, they're pretty cool. Woman. Let me list off some things about syrup. Woman, noob, um, noob, pretty cool. I mean, I'd say they're kind of chill. They gave me the mace at first because they didn't trust me with the mace, but yeah. Gave the mace away. She went into creative because she said there was nothing left to do in survival, even though she could just like build stuff, but that was them. But that was just so I like to. But Ducky's okay. I like Ducky. He's kind of just like the one guy. He's like that one guy that tries to be the comedian, but like he is the comedian. But sometimes his jokes are really good, but sometimes his jokes are just really not good, you know. But yeah. No, I mean he was my first teammate, so I guess that's from the reason to like him. Yeah. Pretty chill dude. But basically, and I can't really think of any more people. Oh wait, never mind. I have one guy. His name is Logan. You might not even know him. Even if you are like in the Burger SMP and you watch Cash videos, you might not even know him. He's this Russian guy, and he goes by the name Loban, of course, as I just said, but he goes by the name Loban, and he's a Russian dude. And I think he's Russian, but he has a Russian accent, so I would assume he's Russian. But I might be racist, but don't demonetize me. I died one time, and then I kid you not, he said, "Now to your Russian comrades." Bro, what? Now we are Russian brothers. We can bring communism to Burger SMP. That's literally what he said. I'm like, bro, what? Brother, you cannot say that. This guy was a bundle of joy. But he only played for 2 seconds. He took all the cobblestone out of Snowy's chest. He took all of it. Like, it wasn't just a little bit. It was a lot. It was a lot of cobblestone. He built this giant cube at spawn. It was just literally just a cube. He put random like stuff on the ceilings. Like there was a stone cutter like on the ceiling, and you had to get to the ladder to get to it. It was insane, bro. I had to redo his house. I redid his house myself, but just because I couldn't look at it anymore, bro. Like it was that bad. But yeah. So that dude's kind of stupid. I don't really know who else I could talk about. There's no one else I could really relate to. Like I really know. Well, I know most of the people, but I don't know. Most of them like. They just joined at like the last moments of the server. I'm obviously not gonna talk about them because they don't really. You're probably not gonna see them very much. They're just like side characters, if I'm being honest. But yeah. So when I joined the Burger SMP, let me talk about why I wanted, like, what were my goals? Okay, I just wanted to make content, and I made some. I mean, I have video ideas and the footage to make them. I can make them right now. Like, for example, the Willow fight. I can make the Willow fight, the Ender Dragon fight, how I carried the Ender Dragon fight, and I carried the Ender Dragon fight. I did almost all the damage in the Ender Dragon fight. No cap. I did all of it. I mean, they did some, but there was like 10 people on the ground. There was just me sitting up on the tower, and I did most of the damage. Like, how is that even possible? Like, what? Like, how do you manage? How do I manage to do more damage than like 10 people trying to kill at once? Like, bro, I don't understand, bro. So, yeah, I think that's enough ranting, just talking. I don't really think there's anything else I could say, really. I mean, that's kind of it. But I could do subscribe and like, and if you do want to join the Burger SMP, look up Cash Bigman on YouTube. I'll put up his channel right here in editing, hopefully, if I do that. But yeah, so that was kind of like my story time, basically. It was basically just Cash's video, but I made it differently. His videos called how not to run an SMP, and it was pretty funny, so you should definitely go watch that, because yeah, it kind of inspired this video. So hope you do enjoy. Hope you did enjoy. Please like and subscribe for more content, and while I keep missing this parkour, you can go watch my other videos, like my peak video, appropriately named Peak, or something like that, I don't know. Yeah, so, did enjoy. Yeah, so, that was basically my time on the Burger SMP. Hope you enjoyed, and cam me out.